So, moving right along, we are still in the youth council space, which you'll get a template of this space that has all this training and the advisor training. And right now, we're going to go over how the meetings are conducted and what happens in the meetings. And you have a few different resources for that. So, the monthly NAACP youth meetings follow a structured agenda, beginning with the date and the start time and noting the attendance number. The meeting leader presents the leadership report, followed by the treasurer's report and the membership report. Various other committees give their respective reports as well, detailing their activities and their progress. Also, I don't want to forget that the AXO program, which is the Afro Academic, Cultural, Technological, and Scientific Olympics program. The AXO program gives their updates and informs members of new developments and upcoming events as well, so that we can stay on track for that through the year. The meeting also includes reminders about upcoming events, introducing community guests, if we have any that day, who share their insight and information relevant to the group's interest. And then the meeting usually concludes with a discussion topic to engage the youth members in meaningful dialogue. So that's how the youth meetings typically go. In order to facilitate the conversation and make sure that we are properly following the meeting, we use meeting minutes, and we follow a strict agenda. So there's a tab down here that says agendas. If you click this link right here from the training tab, it takes you right to the agendas. It takes you through the entire process. So all you do is fill this out for each month along the way. It makes it very easy to have all your meeting minutes for the entire year in one particular place. And then it's easy to go back through old and new business because it's right there on the little section right next to it. This is not the only way to have and conduct meetings or take your meeting minutes. Of course, I'll show you two quick examples. So the West Valley NAACP Youth Group, they actually did their youth meeting minutes in this form, similar to the form you were just looking at. But towards the end of the year, when things got very busy, we decided to create a Google form so that they can just input their meeting minutes on a Google form a little faster. Who knows which way they're going to vote to do their minutes this year, but it is again completely up to them. They can hold their meeting, they can do their meeting minutes, and the secretary that gets selected can do it all here on one sheet where it's easy to see, or they could do it and fill it out in a Google form. Regardless of how you decide to do your meeting minutes or how your secretary takes those minutes, it needs to be done, and it needs to be done in a structured format, and it needs to follow the Roberts Rules of Order format for meeting minutes. Speaking of which, there is in the advisor training section, the next section you're going to go through, step 4, is going to show you how to conduct meetings with Robert Rules of Order. If you click this video link, it's going to take you to a little animated video on YouTube that explains Robert's Rules of Order. It's only 2 minutes. Basically, this is a widely used manual of parliamentary procedure that ensures meetings are fair, efficient, and democratic. This guide provides a basic framework for conducting youth meetings using these rules. And then for another line of support, there is a document, and this document shows you how to use Robert's Rules of Order in order to conduct your meetings. So you should have enough resources here in order to conduct the meetings. You have this video that explains the agenda and the purpose or the agenda for the meetings. You have a tab that you can use to take your meeting minutes, or a Google Form template that we can share with you. You also have the information on Robert Rules of Order, a video that teaches you how to use Robert's Rules of Order, and an instruction guide that you can follow step by step for Robert's Rules of Order. So this is everything that you need to be able to conduct your meetings. If you have any questions, if there's anything you want to change, if there's anything you want to add, I'm going to say this along the way, please reach out to me. I can change all of this in seconds based on your experienced and diverse feedback. And then everyone's going to have their own youth council space. So ours may look a little different than yours. Northwest Valley may look a little different than South Phoenix, because it's what that youth group in particular, how they want to utilize their space and how they want to be organized. Organization is the key. It doesn't all have to be done the same way. It just needs to be done. So let me know if you want to make any changes, and reach out to me if you have any questions on how the meeting should be conducted or what they should include.